Alright, so we're here playing 4 tables of No Limit 10 at PokerStars, and I get kings, which is nice. I'm not sure entirely how interesting this video will be, but the reason I'm not sure about that is because I'm going to be playing in a way where, in such a way that I'm not taking unnecessary risks. Okay, so I'm not. Well, this is quite interesting. So I'm going to be playing maybe a little bit more carefully than I normally would, just because I think that's kind of optimal on a when you're taking a shot. Because there are so many draws on this board, I can't fold. But pretty much, there's no really good turn cards for me. I'm not upset about folding the turn if he would bet to me. I think that when on the turn I have to protect my hand, there are some hands that can be ahead of me, but one of the ones that I was worried about was 6-7. And because the 6 hit on the turn, I just think it's just really unlikely. So in this situation, with the ace jack here, I won't be continuation betting. I think it's optional to continuation bet there. I don't think it's really good. But in this situation, I'm more than happy to just check fold, simply because it's a really bad board. It's a really high variance situation, and I'm trying to avoid those situations. With the king 10, I think it's a pretty standard fold. It doesn't really matter what he has. Again, it's high variance to raise. With the ace 6, I don't mind a raise. I can check though. Either way is fine. I think a lot of the time when you're playing these games, there are sort of several lines that can be good. Like raising there is fine. I think checking is fine too. But because it's far less, it's far easier to just check. I don't think you're giving up that much by checking. Because we're playing a little bit careful, I think it's fine to check there. Okay, so when Alder bets here, it's not a bad flop to make a move on, but again, we're just going to keep it simple and we're going to fold. We're looking for value, we're not looking to outplay anyone. These HUD stats I think are correct as well. Let's see. Oh, I can't click on them for some reason. But yeah, I think the HUD is actually correct today, which is good. So King 9 will fold, 4-9 will fold as well. You can see that it's just a case of getting comfortable, making sure that you're happy with your stack size, you're happy with the bet size, you're happy with making sort of big turn bets and big river bets when you know it's correct. That's quite important as well. You want to make sure that if you know it's correct to make a bet in a certain spot, even though it's a big bet and it will be a bigger bet than normal, you want to make sure that you're still okay to make it, because that can really cut into your win rate quite significantly if you're not willing to make the requisite bet size.